Now, whether it's Rackham's in Altrincham, Beattie's in Wolverhampton or the name House of Fraser itself in almost 60 other town and city centres, their stores have been part of British shopping culture for years, over a century in some places. But time and a change in buying habits have caught up with the House of Fraser. Today it confirmed it's closing more than half its stores, 31 of them. 6,000 jobs will go. That makes 28,000 for the retail sector this year, putting 2018 on course to be even worse than during the financial crash.
The decline of the House of Fraser. In Cardiff, in Hull, department stores are set to close. From Skipton to Wolverhampton, high streets are about to experience even more upheaval.
It's one of my best stores in Wolverhampton that I shop at, you know, so it's really sad.
Yeah, it's a real shame. We'll miss it.
Not good. Why are they closing?
They're closing because shopping is moving online. High streets are thinning and House of Fraser is losing money and sales. Even the flagship store on Oxford Street is shutting. 8 floors of prime retail real estate. Once an asset, now a liability.
So I spoke to all of our stores this morning and we have been very straightforward that if we don't make these changes, House of Fraser doesn't have a viable future. So the decisions are tough. At the same time, they are very necessary.
Across its business in the UK and Ireland, House of Fraser plans to shut 31 of its 59 department stores. 6,000 jobs will go. 2,000 at House of Fraser, 4,000 at its in-store concessions. The proposals form part of a company voluntary arrangement, or CVA, which House of Fraser's unsecured creditors are being asked to back in a vote on June the 22nd. House of Fraser needs at least 75% of its landlords and suppliers to support its CVA rescue plan, and it's not clear that they will. Some landlords whose stores will shut are being asked to accept some pretty hefty losses. They are angry and threatening to rebel. Earlier, one landlord told me, "I'd rather take my chances in administration." CVAs have been widely used this year by a series of retailers in distress. Landlords have already been bruised by Mothercare, Carpetright and New Look. Many are fed up and feel banks and shareholders should be sharing the pain.
We feel CVAs are being abused and we'd like governments to urgently review the CVA process. We're not against CVAs per se, but the process that we've seen in recent CVAs has smacked of abuse.
House of Fraser opened its first store in Glasgow almost 170 years ago. The company indicates its future relies on landlords agreeing to take a hit.
As a director, I'm clear on my responsibilities that in proposing a CVA, this is our last viable solvent solution. So the outcomes other than that will be challenging.
So it's CVA or bust, but House of Fraser is not alone in struggling. Poundworld says it will call in the administrators unless a buyer for the business can be found in the next 2 weeks. Job losses and store closures here are inevitable. The retreat from the high street continues. Joel Hills, News at 10.